What's up, everybody? The rock and roll gangster, old school Tony Carter is back. And this video is titled Changing versus Advancing. Changing versus advancing, right? See, a lot of people talk about change and I'm changing, and they have these New Year's resolutions and all this stuff, and they want to change this about them, change that about them. That's not bad, right? But have it ever occurred to some of y'all, right? Have it ever occurred to people that it's not always about changing? Sometimes you just need a little bit of advancement, right? Some people need both. But you know, you can change all day, but are you improving? Are you advancing? You see what I'm saying? Like, you can sit there. Okay, let me tell y'all what I'm talking about, right? So I won't just be rambling and shit, right? Like, you can sit there and say, "Oh, I want to change the way I eat," right? You could change your diet, and that could be cool, right? But changing your diet for what? You could change your diet to what? Lose weight? To feel better? Or what have you, to be healthier? But how can you reinforce that change that you made? According to that, regarding this example of this diet example, right? How can you reinforce that? It's by advancing, right? You advance by not only changing your diet, but you gotta also know how to maintain that. You gotta also exercise with it. You gotta also not just change your diet, but you gotta also understand that sometimes you have to count calories, watch them carbs. See what I mean? Put the junk food down. You can have it very seldomly, but you have to understand it's more mental than physical when it comes down to changing your diet and all that stuff, right? So that's one example about advancing over changing. You know what I mean? You want to use these gals for example, right? Another thing for changing and fucking advancing, right, is with these gals, right? You can change up a female, right? Say like back in the day we used to always say, "Oh, I don't chase them, I just replace them," and shit, that old Jay-Z lyric or whatever, or I just switch up chicks and all that stuff. That's cool, but you're not gonna advance. So like a chick ain't give you no buns, or a chick is bullshitting you, or not giving you no rhythm or whatnot. You can change up a chick or whatever, but you're not advancing. Because you can change up a chick, right? You still gonna go through that same bullshit with these chicks, right? Getting the number, get them dry ass texts. She's not calling you. You making the plans and she cancels, she flakes and shit. It's just the same shit, just different chick. Same bullshit, different bitch. That's why I say just change. I mean, you just can't just change sometimes. You gotta advance. How do you advance and shit? Hell, sometimes, man, shit, hey, you might want to leave them chicks alone for a bit. Work on yourself. You might need to clean yourself up. You might need to clean up your act. Stop being thirsty. Stop being hounding. Stop being a hounder. Stop hounding these hoes, man. Advance. Understand that it ain't always about pussy, sex, love, affection. Sometimes you just gotta live life on your own terms, G. find inner peace with yourself. You advance beyond needing a female. Now we all men, right? We like females. You know, we ain't GAY over here. We like females, but it's like we just don't like the bullshit that comes with it. So if you're the type that don't like female fuckery or female bullshit, just don't deal with that. You can change hoes all day, but if you're not advancing mentally and emotionally, you're just gonna run around in circles, run around in loops, performing circus acts just for the potentiality of getting some box, just for the potentiality of kicking it with the said female. Another example of changing versus advancing, right? You might have a financial situation you're trying to change, right? Hell, you think changing jobs will help you? It can help you. You know, you go for another job that's going to pay you more and things like of that nature, but you still not advancing. You just got a higher paying job that's like $2-3 more. You know, you're not really changing, you're advancing because you're going from one normie job to another normie job. And I'm not job shaming. Hell, I got a normie job and shit. You know what I'm saying? For now, I got a normie job. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is, you don't want to, changing jobs could be good, but you got to advance from that. Go from a job to a career. And if you want to advance beyond that, go from a career to your own business, or keep both. Changing versus advancing. You can switch jobs, switch occupations, because you get $2, $3, $4, $5 more. But are you advancing? Because you still got yourself in a worker's mentality. You don't have that mentality of having a career. You have that 9-to-5 mentality, 9-to-5 mentality, 9-to-5 mentality, right? Where you can probably get 2 weeks, probably max, paid time off. And it's gonna only be a certain part of the year. Whereas you get a career, shit, you know, you got more leniency. You get them skills up, you're more valuable. You're not expendable like how you are in these regular normie jobs. Despite how good you are at your job, you're still expendable. You know? Whereas you have a career, shit, motherfuckers can get rid of you. It's gonna be hard for them to get rid of you. Shit, you go somewhere else. Boom, I got the skill. Fuck it. Fuck what you talking about. You know? And then you own your own business. You know, if you got the patience to own your own business and stuff, though, you know, shit, you your own boss and shit. You know what I mean? So it is what it is on that. But this is just a quick little video about changing versus advancing. Rock and roll out. Peace.